Want to know the secrets of flawless nails without spending hours in the salon? Well, in today's video, I'll show you how I prep my nails, design them from scratch, and make them look salon quality, all from the comfort of my own home. Stick around because you don't want to miss this transformation. And don't forget to follow me on TikTok for live nail design sessions and check out my Etsy shop for exclusive press-on sets, all at attractive batches. Okay, so here are some of the supplies that you're going to need for this: a UV LED lamp, gel nail polish colors of your choice, gel nail art brushes and stripers, dotting tool, and if you don't have a dotting tool, you can definitely use like a toothpick, no wipe top coat, an art palette or sheet of paper so you can pour your nail polishes onto so you can use with your striper, a finger stand, which is optional. I use the finger stand in this video here just because it was easier to sit my nail up and actually see what I was doing. You can just hold your hand, it just is all up to you, preference. So for this video, I used a nail stand. Okay, so here I'm just blending in my natural nail with the tip, and I'm gonna do both hands. So this is unnecessary if you're using like gel tips, gel X tips, a real good one. They usually look blended, so you'll be fine, but this is just an extra step that I take. I go in with a hand file just to sharpen up the shape a little bit. Okay, and then I brush off the dust. Next, I'm gonna show you guys how I cut down my nails. I use a nail clipper with a magnet attached, and I'm gonna show you the magnets here. Then I ended up just using about 2 magnets because I still wanted some length to the nail. I just wanted them cut down a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut both hands. I'm gonna show you guys like the difference in how long they were versus the length they were once I cut them. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the other hand, the other nails on the other hand. Okay, so now I'm just showing you they're the same length. All of the nails are going to be the same length if you do this little trick. Okay, so here I'm just applying builder gel to my tips. Now, this is completely unnecessary if you use a good gel X nail, but I just add a little builder gel because I did go in and use the e-file to um, blend in the tip with my natural nail. So I do go back in with some builder gel because I do want to add structure back to the nail, and I don't want the nail to be too thin. So I went ahead and did both hands. Okay, so first up, I'm just going to clean my nails off with some alcohol. Okay, so now I just kind of grabbed my nail polish. It's a big box, so it couldn't fit in the frame, but I'll show you the colors that I'm going to choose in a second here. Okay, so here I'm showing you guys that I'm choosing 3 different types of purple. Okay, and next up I chose pink. Okay, so next I chose 2 types of blue, which I'm going to show you. Okay, so here I chose black and white. So here I'm just showing you guys the art palette that I use. It's used for like paints, but I use it for my gel polishes so I can, pour a little bit on there, and it's easier for me to use my dotting tool and my stripers. You can use a piece of paper, but I will say that the gel polishes will soak into the paper a little bit more, And although you do need a UV or LED light to cure your gel polishes, it will soak into the paper. So you're going to have to use more polish if you do use paper. But I use just this hard piece of plastic for art supplies. You can also use like a wooden um, art palette or something like that. But in a pinch, you can definitely use a piece of paper. Okay, so here I'm actually just going to start freestyling. I'm going to start with the pink color, and I'm just going to do like a few swipes with the actual brush that comes with the nail polish. And I'm just kind of freestyling here, so I don't really have a rhyme or reason what I did, but it's kind of like a 90s inspired nail. And just keep watching because you'll see what I do with it. Okay, so after I do the pink and the blue here, I'm actually going to just put it under the lamp and let that cure a little bit, just like a flash cure, just so I can go ahead and start with the rest of the colors. Okay, so here I'm just going in with that lighter pink, and I'm just going to draw another line. Again, this is like a 90s inspired, not the whole set, but just a few nails are going to be 90s inspired. But I'm going to just go ahead and go in with this lighter pink. Okay, so now I'm using my striper, and I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this dark pink color, and I'm gonna draw a few lines on this same nail. Okay, so here I'm gonna go in with the black, and I'm gonna draw a few lines of that too. Okay, so after I go in with a few lines of the black, I'm gonna go in with the white, and in between a few lines here and there, I do cure it. I did cut that part out because, I was curing it, anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute and a half. So I kind of wanted to cut those parts out, but I'm just letting you know in between like each swipe or after a few lines with the striper, I did go ahead and cure it for a little bit. Okay, I just showed you the dotting tool. I'm just going to go ahead and create a few dots with it. So here I realized that I had screwed all the tops back onto my gel polishes. So I went ahead and unscrewed the tops. So here I went and started using that nail stand. And I'm just gonna, again, be doing a freestyle nail design. So I'm just going ahead and using one of those purples, and keep watching because you'll see what I'm gonna do with that as well. So here I went back in with the striper, and I'm just gonna go back in with that dark pink, and I'm gonna draw some lines with that. Okay, I'm trying to remember like everything I did as I did it. So after I did that dark pink, I went in with the light pink and drew a couple lines with that. And then I went on and drew some lines with the black. I'm really trying to remember as I did it because literally at this point it's been about a week since I did these nails. So forgive me, I'm really trying to remember it as I'm watching it back. Okay, so next I went in with the dotting tool and I just created some dots. Like I said, this is a freestyle design, so there was really no rhyme or reason to why I drew lines where I drew them or I put dots where I put them. It was just kind of a freestyle. I was really doing it off the top of my head, and we're gonna just watch this together because I'm still trying to remember everything I did. Okay. Okay, so here I'm just trying to show you guys what I did with the thumb and the index finger right now. And yeah, we're just gonna keep going. Okay, now I'm gonna dip into this dark blue and I'm moving on to the middle finger here. And I'm just gonna do, I think I did like a French, well, I'm looking at my nails now. I did like a French a little bit, and we're just gonna watch this together and see what I did next. Okay, so I ended up skipping over my ring finger for now because that's going to end up just being a solid blue color. And I jumped, so I went on and decided to start designing the pinky because that's going to be similar to the thumb and the index finger. Again, the ring finger is just going to be like a solid blue, so I kind of skipped over that for now. But we're going to go ahead and start with the purple. We're going to move on to pink, and we're going to just keep going. I think I'll go in with a dark blue striper, but let's keep watching and see. Okay, so next I'll go back in with the dotting tool, and I'm going to do black dots, and let's just keep watching. Again, it's going to be similar to the thumb and the index finger. So, yeah, we're going to just keep on with that with the lines and the dots. Okay, so here I went back and I polished the ring finger with a lighter blue, and you're going to see that now. And here I just went in with a cleanup brush and got that little bit of extra polish off my actual skin. And yeah. Okay, so here I'm just showing you guys all of the nails finished on my right hand, and I'm gonna go ahead and start on my left hand. Okay, so I decided to go ahead and polish over the thumb, the index finger, and the pinky with some glitter gel polish that I made. It was just some regular clear top coat, and I included some gold glitter flakes in it, and I just kind of went on and polished that over. I ended up putting a little bit more of the glitter in there because it wasn't really a lot of glitter showing up on my nails. So I added a little bit more glitter and I went back and polished them. So I'm not sure if I included that clip here, but I did do that. Okay, awesome. So I did include the clip where I was adding more glitter to the top coat. Now, I did kind of make a mess here. It was kind of late, y'all, and I didn't realize that I hadn't added enough glitter. So when I was adding some more glitter, I did kind of make a mess. I could have used like a piece of paper and like folded it into like a funnel, but I didn't do all that. It was late. I was tired. I just wanted to finish my nails because I believe I had something to do the next day. Um, and I think I also was going to be going live on my TikTok. So I needed my nails to be finished. I did not want my nails to be like half done and then I still had to do them after everything I had to do that day. So yeah, I did include the clip and I'm happy about it, but I was tired. Okay, so just about here, I remembered that I hadn't put a second coat on my ring finger, so I went ahead and did that. So here, I figured that my middle finger was a little too plain compared to the other fingers, so I went ahead and used that light blue and I outlined the French tip. So after curing those lines, I went back in with the dotting tool and I used a little bit of that dark pink, some of that purple, and also the black just to create some different color dots on that nail. So next, I went over everything with a no wipe top coat. And after this, I'm going to go ahead and move on to my left hand. And I'm not really going to talk through that because the left hand was very similar to the right hand. I am left handed, but I've been doing this for a while. So, like, I can kind of uh, make it work using my non dominant hand to work on my dominant hand. But I'm going to just go ahead and let you guys see. It's kind of similar. The design is kind of similar. I did use pink on the left hand more so, but the design is pretty similar except for the ring finger. I'll come back in when we get to the ring finger. Okay, so this is where I come in with the ring finger, and this one is different from all of the fingers. I just went in with that glitter top coat that I made, the gold glitter top coat, and I just kind of painted the whole nail and just gave it a little razzle dazzle, a little sparkle. So, yeah, so that's what we did with the ring finger on the left hand. Okay, so this is my middle finger on my left hand, and I went in and did a French, and I did that one in pink. If you remember back to my right hand, I actually did the middle finger on the right hand blue, and not even sure why I chose these colors. I just wanted something like vibrant, so I ended up with the pinks, the purples, the blues, So we're just gonna go ahead and watch what I do with the middle finger on the left hand. Okay, so here I went in with that gold glitter top coat, and I did paint the thumb and the pinky. So I think I have the whole clip here, but if I don't, that's what I did. So I started to go out of frame a little bit here, and I'm not used to doing my own nails on camera, so I'm trying to get used to doing that. When I do press ons, it's usually during my lives, so I can kind of maneuver and see what I'm doing and everything. But like I said, I was filming this at night, and I wasn't really paying attention at some point. So if you do see my fingers go out of frame a little bit, forgive me. I am working on that. So yeah, I'm trying not to go out of frame, but I see a couple times that I did. So forgive me for that. I'm gonna try harder. Okay, so at this point, the entire video was over an hour long, and my phone was like crying at this point because I didn't have any more space. So After that, all I did was add some cuticle oil to my nails, and that was it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. My channel here is definitely Queenification 1, but if you want to shop with me on Etsy, it is definitely Attractive Batches. And if you want to come and hang out with us on my lives on TikTok, you can definitely follow me at Attractive Batches. So, hope you guys enjoyed this. I will see you guys next time, and bye.